welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy, and we're here today for another Final Pour episode. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome, come on in. All my returning viewers, you know how we do. Let's get on with the show. So what is a Final Pour episode? Well, it is a three-part series. It is the third part of a three-part series. But before we go too far, let's take 2 steps back. Step number 1, we get the bottle home. It's called Off the Rip episode. We rip it open, pour it in a glass, have a drink, share my first impressions with you because why? Mad libbed, whatever you want in there. So I'll share my experience with you as I first take a bite by it. Part 2, we're going to get all the way down here. Yeah, midway point. Right. So that's where I do the episode 2, which is called Full Review. I do a full review. We do a run through. I go on the internet. I find as much information as I possibly can. And during said time, I've let this libation, spirit, whatnot sit for some time to see if it will change as it opens up. For better, for worse, it is what it is. I come back to you with all this information and we go through it. Part 3, where we're at today, called the Final Pour, thusly named. We're going to go ahead and have that final pour. Now, we're going to check out and see if this final pour, how does it add up to the first pour and everything in between. So today's final pour is going to be a McCormick Gin. It's a London style dry. It is 40%. It is from McCormick. Yay, nay, I would probably say gin would be the only one. I've had the vodka, as a matter of fact. I have had the vodka. I'm probably just going to go ahead and knock that one out. On the nose, it's still pretty good. It's mellowed out a little bit, but that's pretty typical of most spirits. It's still got a nice nose. It's still got that citrus and a little bit of like spice and like bright and shininess and crisp. McCormick Gin is one of, they have in many lines. They have a gin, they have a vodka, they have a rum, they have a whiskey, an American whiskey. There is no Scotch, no matter what I'm told, no matter who tells you anything, unless you get a video of it and show me it does not exist. There are several other ones that do exist. There is a tequila, and they do have a proprietary line of liqueurs or something. There was a whole bunch of stuff on there. They also have a premium line. I believe I mentioned that in the full review, but let's go ahead and get it on the palate. Now that we've had time to coat that glass, viscosity seems pretty good. Let's go with one more. Yeah. Yep, so definitely got to give it a little bit of time on a fresh glass to get that coating, and the viscosity is pretty nice. Let's go ahead and get a final pour on this. I mean, final finish. Let's go ahead and do the finish on the final pour. Jeez, I'm backwards today. Let's go. Excuse me. That's not the right one. Just a little bit. Ooh. Finish is relatively mild. I'm getting more on the lips and the cheeks. The tongue is probably a 1. The cheeks are probably a 2. The lips are about a 1-ish. The heat in the back is like barely 1. So it is a very mild finish. I don't think it's going to get any better from there. But there it is. It's a very nice gin for the price. It is a London style dry. They usually don't go in that order. It's usually a London dry style. Whatever. You know how McCormick is. But for the price, it's a very nice gin. This is what they call a shelfer. Something you could definitely have on the shelf. It's something you could go to, use up. Don't worry about the price because you probably bought 2 at a time. There it is. And it's all about done. Now I'm just got this very slight numb across the whole palate. Whole mouth is just a little bit numb. Like I'm barely feeling that. But there it is. So I'm going to say McCormick Gin London Style Dry Not a bad gin. Would I buy it again? I absolutely would not feel bad about buying it again. Definitely for some parties or something. This would definitely something you could pick up, and it would definitely fit the bill. Fit the bill. Why do I always want to say? Why do I always want to foot it? I don't want to foot it. Jeez, I'm not Daddy Fat Sacks over here. Anywho, there it is. Let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, thanks for stopping by at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. And it's a good one. We're gonna say it's a good one.